What is this working? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on. We're on. Yeah, it's me and you now. What? We're bringing our phone chats to the people now.
Making
Your
it
dark
live.
mind.
My dark mind. We can't explore the whole mind, but we'll censor it a bit.
We'll send it. All right. Well, this is the A&E Podcast.
All right.
I'm Nana Ag,
And I'm your other host, OsyO.
my sidekick.
Not your sidekick, bro.
No, well, same.
I'm your
same.
dad.
Oh, swear. Yeah.
Real talk.
Well, this is us now. So we're gonna be on the TenTen. We got a podcast now, so TenTen platform. We're just gonna be on here talking live.
This is our podcast. How do you feel about this? Because
I'm
right now I'm
happy.
excited.
I'm excited.
I'm loving it. It's lit.
Yeah, no, I'm just ready for you, bro. Everything you're gonna say is gonna be amazing for this.
Thank you. Love you for that. All right. Cool. So let's get going.
What is popping? Hit me up, your newsman. So
Love Island. All right. So we all know that
everyone's favorite show.
Sharif got kicked out of Love Island. Was speculating for a while. They said that he was in the bathrooms or the showers for like prolonged periods of time.
Saying he was having a little bash.
Yeah, he was breaking the rules basically. All right. All right. So everyone speculated what was going on. Being black myself, I don't want to make this pro-black or anything. I was a bit disappointed by him because
But you just did when you
I
just
I did it.
when-
I did it. I don't care.
Bro,
I said I didn't want to do
when
it.
you just
but I
said
did
color,
it.
you just made it like.
I did it. All right.
Go on.
He was meant to represent us, innit? Him and
Represent us.
Yes. Him and what's the
Straight
name?
away, you're making it a thing. Straight away, us.
Right.
Why are you making it what is us? We're all a people, bro.
We're all one, innit? Bro, I went to a Catholic primary school, bro. Multicultural, bro. I'm all about that. But I'm saying in the show, it was him and what's other name? Like you one day?
Yeah, that
They're
one.
meant to represent us, innit? And he let us down, innit? Anyway, fast forward.
Yeah.
We found out yesterday that the real reason why he got kicked out was for play fighting. How do I put this? He kicked another contestant in the private areas,
In the
female
front bum.
contestant. Yeah, in her front bum. Let's call it in her front bum, right? Obviously, producers, I think they had to talk to him about it, and they said, "Listen, you gotta go in it." I don't know if they should have talked to him. They should have resolved it, but it seemed like the girl was okay, everyone in the house was okay, or the villa was
Obviously,
okay.
but they did it because obviously we're in testing times now, innit? So, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
no, I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm for it, but it saves any future hassle that might
But
come.
what went through his head to think, let me kick this girl?
Bruv, I know, 20-year-old man kicking.
What are you? That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, I don't know. He's different though. He's 20. That's
Nah, he's a different breed. Now, come on, at 20, I think we had this conversation that at 20, I knew not to kick a female in her, what do you call it, her front
Yeah.
bum.
That's why he got kicked out though, because he described it as that after.
Yeah,
He
that,
said he see.
the C word,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
like-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what? They see you next Tuesday.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
You like
See
that?
next
Yeah?
Tuesday.
You see?
Wavy. Don't get the magnitude of the word in it, but whatever, man. See you next Tuesday.
But
Cool.
my thing is like, I don't know. I haven't had many play fights with chicks in my life, but
I try to avoid them, innit?
even when you're younger, like I was saying this earlier, even when you're younger, I don't know. Wouldn't you think like I don't know.
No, but I
What?
told you, sometimes you just get excited, didn't it? Like I told you when I was in primary school.
So you get
And I dashed
excited,
the
and your
tennis
first
ball.
thing is let me kick her.
But no, I dashed the ball in the girl's face, innit? Like, I don't know if I fancied her or what the situation was, innit? Yeah, but I just got excited and I dashed the ball and it hit in the face, which I regret.
Oh,
I
wait,
apologise
no,
for-
stop. Tell me the story. Go
Nah,
on.
I can't
So
get
you
into the story,
fancied
it's
a
deep,
girl
man.
in primary
But
school.
I'm just not going to that, innit? It's 2019,
and you
innit?
threw
Let's
a
move on,
ball
innit?
at her.
I
Yeah,
threw a
but
tennis
that's, but
ball.
that's the whole like when you fancy someone, you bully them sort of thing.
Yeah, I think mine was a bit extreme. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you didn't know how to communicate when you were younger anyway.
Shut
so
up, bro.
You've only
Innit?
started communicating the last couple of years.
How many, man? Anyway, back to Sharif, anyway.
So
Yeah.
he got kicked. But he was childish from the start anyway. I felt he was childish from day. Like,
Think that if it was the other way around, the girl would have got kicked out.
Hell no.
no way.
Hell no.
No way.
Hell
That's
no.
yeah, no way. No
They probably
way.
would have aired that and said it was just playful. And
And the thing as well, when girls, their first thing to think probably is let me just kick this guy in his.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
I think definitely would be socially accepted. But once again, like I said, I don't want to be pro-black or create the division. But
You're
keeping in mind
slightly-
just saying that, keeping in mind one person was black and one person was white. Do you know how crazy they would have sold that story? it would have been mad. If that actually came out and he was still in the house, it would have been crazy. So yeah, I think they cushioned the damage. I think they did the right thing.
Yeah.
The more serious side. What's your views on like men hitting women? Even though a man should not hit back a woman.
Bro, you put me into a corner.
We're definitely in a corner here. Like when I see things and I see a woman hitting a man and the man retaliates.
Look, I don't think a man should. I think being level-headed, reasonable. If you speak to me now, if a woman came and hit me now with the mind frame that I'm in now, I'd walk away.
Right.
But when you're in the heat of the situation, now she's gonna act like a man, and she's gonna continue to act like a man. And I mean that by hitting you, even though you're not doing nothing. You can't blame the guy if he acts out.
It's true. It's
like I'd advise try and use reasonable force, which means kind of restraining probably. But at the same time, I can't really tell you how to act. I don't know what you're gonna do. Like if you do lash out, and let's say if you slapped her or you kicked her, I can't condone it, but I can tell you I understand it. Like whether you're a man or woman, whatever the situation is, you shouldn't tolerate anyone putting their hands on you or disrespecting you in any way. I think anything can be resolved by a conversation, but if a woman is constantly berating a man or hitting a man, it is what it is.
But the world we're in now, like, it will always be bad on the man for putting his hand. So I don't think you just gotta take it. I don't think you can really put your hands on a woman no matter what. You can restrain them, yes, restrain them by all means, but all this putting hands and that, I think, because no matter what, you always look the bad guy. End of the day, it doesn't matter. You hit a woman
because once you know that, you messed up. But like I said, I don't condone it, but I understand it. I was watching a video the other day, and this woman completely battered the guy, beat him from the street to the road. He hit a car, and everyone was video recording it and just like laughing, like, oh, I'm like, bro, this guy's actually getting battered, and no one's gonna stop it.
That's the world we're in now, bro. Everyone just whips out phone to fucking record everything. My bad, sorry.
I'm just saying,
everything these days.
If you're the man in that situation, just take the L in it, man.
Yeah, but then when the phones come out, it's pressure.
In every situation, when the phones come out, it's pressure. Run, bruv.
Because you know what's happening.
We're gonna move on to segue to the whole Boondock situation. So for you guys are not familiar with Boondocks, it was kind of quite popular in, let's say, was it mid to early 2000s?
Yeah.
So it was basically a comic sketch that turned into a cartoon or anime, whatever you want to describe it as, revolving around a black family, 2 children, Huey and Riley. I believe did their parents pass away?
Yeah, their parents.
And their granddad looks after it, but it's very comical, but it touches on very serious, like, kind of political issues of what's going on. For example, when the whole R. Kelly trial was going on, they were very active in kind of pointing out the hypocrisy of how people were still supporting him, even though there's evidence of what he's done and all that kind of stuff. But one of the key things to the whole Boondocks thing was Riley. All right?
Yeah.
His kind of slogan was, "You're gay, basically. You're gay. That's gay. Everything's gay. That's gay." Exactly. So now they're thinking about doing a new series, like season 5, I think it is, in 2019, and we're trying to kind of figure out, can a show like that sustain or survive in this kind of political correct era?
It can't, because I don't think it can anyway. It can't come and be the same it was and be as funny with Huey or Riley going around saying that's this way, that's that way, because of the world we live in now. Do you know what I mean? All this, like, people jumping on social media, I'm gonna cancel this, that, the other. Everyone, like, everything is so PC right now. No way that Boondocks can come and be the way it was. Like, the last season wasn't even good. So there's no way, with the way the world is now. Like, I just call it 2019. Because certain people, like, just take things and they run with it, and then other people jump on, and before you know it, it's a whole thing. But then again, we were brought up, like, I wouldn't say, I do get, like, really and truly, we shouldn't say that's this way, because we're saying it's bad and it's that way, but we shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? So I fully understand why it's wrong to say that.
Let me ask you a question, right? In regards to that, so if we look at the Boondocks, or let's say comedians from, let's say, the kind of old eras, like Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, even possibly Jamie Foxx or whatever back then anyway, right? Is it not? Are you not meant to take it with a pinch of salt in the fact that obviously I can't tell you what you should be offended by,
Yeah.
but if you're looking at the sense that it's comedy, it's not malicious, they're just like making lighthearted of the situation.
Exactly.
Should that not be okay?
It is okay. Like Mo the comedian's thing, his whole his whole what's her name? When he does like that, the Cockney bird, what's her name?
Yeah.
When he does all that, like some people could be like, oh, why is he being like that? But everyone knows he's joking. Like you said, you take everything with a pinch of salt. You know someone's like, but everything's so touchy. I don't think them, like you're talking about those
something like
comedians
that can
that way.
survive in this climate,
Exactly. Only
basically.
someone like Dave Chappelle can come on and be the way he is and say everything. And he's
hilarious.
like, I don't care. You can like it or not like it. I'm still gonna be me.
Exactly.
Like, because he's Dave Chappelle, but I don't think Boondocks has that power to be able to come on and be the same and have a character going around saying that is, do you know what I mean? They're saying a bad thing as this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So sadly, we ain't gonna get the same Boondocks. For everyone that hasn't seen it, by all means, go watch it. First couple of seasons, you'll be chuckling, you'll be laughing, because you can see things from both sides, like this, that. But no way it can be the same. Like,
cool. Right, yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'm not gonna argue on that one. Don't think it can survive, but I enjoy it from the memories it gave. And
I see little things on Instagram and I'm creasing like. But even me, I'm like, I want to post that, but then I'm a bit like, ooh, people might think I'm. You know what I mean? Because I'm even thinking like everything's so sensitive.
You have to be careful about what you put out there now.
Very careful. No matter what level you're on, you just gotta be careful. So what's happening next? What we got?
Cool. I'm going to let you lead on this one. This is your whole.
Now we're leading into right
straight parade.
All right. So this is something that's happening in America that I think people are doing this just to troll. Once again, I'm touching on the whole PC world we're in now. I think people are just using this as a thing to wind people up and make everyone. So Boston are hosting a straight parade.
Yeah. Which when you told me, I like it.
I think it's three guys.
Yeah.
White guys. So obviously people are like, oh, trust 3 white guys to do this. And I think they're just doing it because they know people are gonna buy it. They're just in this world we're in now where everything is so like sensitive. I think they know what they're doing. They know everyone's gonna buy it, and it's happening. Like the city have allowed it. Everything. It's gonna. I think it's happening at the end of August.
Right? Yeah. From when we checked, it was August. But I agree with it. They should allow it. What can they say about it?
There's nothing they can say about it, but everyone's been going mad about it. Like, I think it's funny. Like, and I'm like, when I see the post and everything, I'm like, do you not see what you're doing? They're fishing. They just want you to buy it. You're all biting.
I agree with it. But besides the point of it being a joke, listen, if it was there, I'd say, good, man.
Would you go?
Would I go?
If it was happening,
I can't do it. I'll go, innit? Let me be a man. I'll go. Why not?
You go.
Why not?
So if it was happening, if they were like,
question, when they do the whole, let's say, I don't know if they call it a gay parade or the march for LGBT.
Right.
Forgive me for that. Anyway, people go to it, right?
Everyone goes to it.
Come. So why can't I go to a straight parade?
You can go.
They do the slot walk. Girls go to that. Let them go to straight parade, isn't it?
They call it Pride, isn't it?
That's the one.
Yeah. They call it, Pride. Like everyone go. Pride is a dance, Nah, people go and have a good time because it's just it's just love.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like it's just people having a good time, everyone together. Like that's what it's about. However, I don't believe a straight parade would have the same.
I believe it will.
Vibes.
Why not?
Nah,
it's love.
Would they even be able to get anyone to perform? Do you know how much bad publicity someone would get in this?
I believe if they couldn't, then people were necessarily saying negative things about people who came to support this or were performing at the same event. I think that's wrong. Everyone has a voice. We all need to be heard.
I'll give you that one. Well done. That's a nice tagline.
Thank you.
Can I tell you something I clocked the other day, actually? So I was thinking, I was on train and I was like, obviously everything, like we call this where we live now, PC, everything, popular, politically correct. But pop culture, the same 2 letters, PC, pop culture, politically correct. I was trying to link them. Some.
This is like a high thought, man. This is.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I was just traveling
I'm
to work. I was on some.
I'm too down for this
I was
right
on,
now, man. Like,
I was on
what's
some.
going on?
I was just thinking. I was like, hold on. I was like, so everyone's trying to be politically correct, and everyone that's following stuff is all popular culture.
Sure.
So everyone. It came to me. I was on the train. There was something about it. Boys, you know, everyone like here. Do you see where I'm trying to go
deep in
with
it to an
this?
extent. I think I know what you're saying. I think it'll hit me later. Like, oh yeah, man.
I don't know. I was just in a daze on the way to work, like, and I was just like PC, everything, pop culture, and everything. I was like, everyone follows
The trend.
Exactly. Popular culture, and everyone now is trying to be politically correct. You get it now. Now you see, which is obviously holding. I think all this PC is holding people back in creativity, but you know, doesn't. Anyway, what's next?
Well, all free thinkers anyway.
There's a little discussion on most that album.
That's where we were gonna come to.
We're gonna
I need to be educated.
I can't educate you.
I know that one song.
All right, cool. So if I'm moving on to music now,
I saw a lot of people posting about it, so I guess it was good.
Stinking Rich.
No, about Mustach's album.
Yeah, so I think the two tunes that came out, or the two highlight tunes, was the one with Stormzy, which I'm not too familiar with. I gave it a listen to. I thought it was okay, but I was more on Stinking Rich with J Hus and Dave, because you know when Dave jumps on the track, you're only gonna expect good things, and as usual, he killed it. I think J Hus did all right. I think Mos X was the weakest of the three, but I still love the track.
Right.
Overall, the album is a tricky one because I didn't give it a full listen. I skimmed it, and then I got stuck on Stinking Rich, and then before I could even digest that, Gold Link's album dropped. So I started listening to that because that's the artist I follow quite heavily. And then before I could even digest that, guess what? Raptors won. Drake dropped 2 new tracks. Now if Drake drops a track, the world stops. When I came and met you today, what was I playing this Drake? I follow Mos X album, like I can't, like I said, I can't give you a full opinion.
I think when you listen to the album, you've got to listen from start to finish without shuffle button being on.
Exactly.
To properly appreciate the flow of the songs.
Yeah. So even like I'm saying with Gold Link's album, rather than shuffle, every vibe, every banger, understood.
Who you calling? Who you calling, bro? Who you talking to? Who you kicking?
That's me going through the tracks, isn't it? So I, step by step, understood the album. But I have to have a particular interest in the person to take that time, because in the era we live in now is a microwave era, so everything has to be quick information, quick music, output, onto the next one. So if I didn't appreciate you like that as an artist, or let's say whatever you are, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it until like someone brings up a track. Then I'll be like, okay, boom, this track's popping.
Listening to an album, I think, especially in this day and age, is hard. You know,
depends how good the album is, and depends how many tracks they put on it.
We were just, people love a shuffle. I love a shuffle. You know, you want to dive from different type to different type. Listening to an album end to end. Because the first time you listen to, let's be honest, you ain't getting that. The first time you listen, it's not, you know, you're not really.
Sorry.
Like one time. The second time.
I'm gonna stop you there. That's the reason why I love Gold Link's album, because on the first listen, I enjoyed the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was saying this to someone the other day who they kind of insulted me, saying, am I kind of PR for a record label? But I was like, oh, this is the first album I've listened to in a minute that I actually enjoyed it from the top to bottom. Didn't shuffle anything. And
really?
It's like, yeah.
I need to listen. I've not listened.
Check it. There's vibes. There's loads of vibes in it.
To Crew out here, so.
Like I said, I bought a ticket. Crew's a banger that has 1,001 remixes, and I'm sure when he comes in November, I'll hear it at the O2 like 10 times.
Is that the concert you're going without me?
Bro, listen, it was put in the group, innit? It was put in the group. It was there. Buy your ticket.
You man could go in it. It's
cool. Oh, don't worry, we're going Love Box together, innit? So we'll have a good time there. Okay, I think before, everything was America. To make it, you have to be American. To gain success, you have to emulate the Americans or try and go over to America. Hence, whatever you call Craig Davis or Dizzy Rascal, Chip went over there, which now he's back here. So I think we do put a high value on American music, but that's because I think we're great fans of. It's hard to say because UK scene, what was kind of popping? In terms of urban, we had garage, grime, then it's gone to drill. But overall, I think correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like everything kind of revolved around hip hop, and the biggest things that were pushed in the media to us, like even when, I don't know if back in the day you guys like had cable or Sky,
Yeah.
everything we ran to was either MTV or the box, which predominantly had American music.
Ja Rule.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why they were kind of looked up as, okay, cool, we have to be, like you said, we have to be Ja Rule, or we have to be 50 Cent, we have to be, like Jay-Z wasn't really, like he was up there, but not up there back then. Now he's elevated to God mode. But I think, yeah, all in all, I think the quality of UK music has gotten better, all right? I think now people appreciate the music sound now in the UK more.
Yeah.
No one slapped me in this room, but once again, I'm saying that might be down to Drake a bit more, because I think he's shone a light on us. Even when people wanted to say he's a culture vulture, whatever, in terms of UK music or his island sounds. Why was I going to put accent there, like island sounds? Jizzy Marley thing. Like, people are paying attention to that genre more.
100, yeah.
Even, but like the next thing we know now, Afrobeats. Back in the day, no one wanted to be African. No one to say their name. No one to listen to African music. But now it's the popping thing. Even Americans are running over.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say next. I think it's a culture thing.
Yeah.
I think the Americans now are looking at it like, you know what, English, you know what I mean, Skepta, everything. Like, how many years were we banging Skepta, was Skepta out here? And now, American, like, I went to see Skepta, I went to see him in New York. I was like, raw, sold out. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I would never expect that from back in the day when they were doing all that. Do you know what I mean? We need some more girls in here and all that. You know?
No, definitely.
Like, I think it's a culture thing. Like you said, everyone wants to be African now. Before, when you were younger, you get guns, you'd be like,
changed my
Lowry.
name so many times. Even when I go to work now, my name is Sean. That's my name, Sean. When they ask you, oh, what's your first name? Never mind, man. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
About that.
I get all the time. They're like, so is your name actually like, is it Nana? And I'm like, yes, it's my name. Like, that's me. Like, but I'm just saying, like, now it's mad how everyone loves like it's Afrobeats, this, that, the other. Like, someone will post up, like an American will post up a video, and if there's Dave or there's, you know what I mean, Steph London or someone
Even
playing in the
on that
background, we'll
point,
forward it to each
even
other. Like,
with,
right, look at this one, listening to this. Like,
Octavian, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie, I didn't
they
know
love
about
him
it, but when
over
I
there.
saw Drake give him a little shout, I think when he was doing Beats Radio or something like that, whatever, and I was like, oh, who's this kid?
yeah, but then also as well, that's people like, you know, Virgil.
Yeah.
So that's Virgil. Like, everyone obviously follows Kanye. Virgil's guy. Virgil will have a DJ set and he'll drop English music. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching something the other day where Virgil was at, I used to listen to the BBC and I love the curation of the music, like this, that, the other. He was like, English radio is so much better than American radio because you have a grime hour, you have a hip hop hour. Do you know what I mean? You have a drill hour,
like diversity.
Yeah, then they like I know where I'm going to listen to what I want to listen to, and it taught me so much. And everyone loves Kanye, everyone loves Yeezy, so everyone sees Virgil, they'll follow Virgil because Virgil's Kanye's guy. Then when he's dropping the tunes, like, it's mad,
Everyone
like
knows,
it's crazy.
What do you think of Kanye now?
I
think he's got good shoes.
Some of them, yeah, man.
No, his shoes are wavy.
I think, yeah, like on the comment, good shoes. He smacked it. He got Kim. He's got a lot of money now. He's got a beautiful family.
Yeah, what do you think of him?
He's a nice guy.
He ain't gonna come get you.
Music wise. I still think when you listen to like the Sunday services or his last album when he had like Charlie Wilson, Father Stretch My Hands, that stuff, I still think the guy is a musical genius. Like, it's hard to dislike that guy when you hear the tunes he comes out with. In regards to the change of music, because I think what's the one that people had a problem with? Was it Yeezy? The one when he had the tune with I Am a God, people had a problem with that. Yeah. But it's evolution and experimentation. Like, you have to try things.
I was watching I was listening to a Jay-Z interview, and he said Kanye is that man that he's the first one, like, will ride over the hill to check something. Like, let's say they're battling people, he'll ride over the hill to check something first, so he will go take his music to that level that people haven't been before, and then come back. And then it'll be like, you know what, people like it, then suddenly everyone's doing it. Or if people don't like it, they don't do it. He's that one that will do. Like, I thought Jesus was sick.
The front man, Dothraki, Game of Thrones. Like, when they went out.
Yeah, exactly.
But they didn't come back.
Yeah, they didn't, when the lights gone. They didn't come back. But Kanye is that one that will take it there. I think mentally he is a bit gone.
Yeah, I you know, I don't want to speak on a man's mental state because I don't know him. I don't know if it's an act or this is legit. But from an outside perspective, yeah, I think he's a special individual. Before, he also had more socially conscious people around him, which were like the Commons or the Rhymefest who allegedly wrote for him. So did they keep him, quote unquote, woke? Like, was that personality
My
more
favourite
because of the
word.
people that were around him, or was that really him? Even before, it used to be his mum, but obviously, sadly, his mum passed. Rest in peace. And then that seemed like it kind of created a bit of an issue with him. I think your judgment can get clouded now because, in regards to Kanye West, right? In regards to anyone, if you're doing something that's making you money, you're going to follow the trend, isn't it? But if culture shifts and you think this is how the culture is going, you're going to change your momentum because you can't start making millions and you don't want to lose it. It's like even now when I saw the is it the Forbes list? It came out, Drake was on 150 million, Kanye West was on 240. I was like, how? How, Sway? How did that even happen? You don't do nothing. No one in the culture at the moment respects you because of what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone that like Drake who's been on top for 10 years. I say Drake a lot in this whole thing. Like I like Drake too much. I'm gonna stop saying Drake.
You love him.
How is he less than obviously Kanye West? So I think in regards to what was coming out, he knew people loved that content that was coming, let's say from Rhymefest or Common or whoever may have been helping him with his bar. So that's why he probably stuck with that kind of movement. But now when he hasn't got anyone about him, he can experiment, do what he likes, and he's clearly made some wrong decisions.
Obviously, his circle's different now as
Yeah.
well. So now on to mine, yeah? Topic of the week.
Oh, topic of the week, or is it Mazza of the week?
Mazza of the week, yeah, Mazza.
Okay,
no, it's topic of the week, Mazza. Train, Underground, Northern Line, Victoria Line, Bakerloo Line.
All trains.
All trains. Etiquette.
Go for it.
This has been on my mind for a couple of weeks. I take the train a lot. People's behavior on the train, how people act on the train, because you sent me a story as well, where a woman wrote a whole story about how she caught someone on the train watching porn. Why are you watching his phone anyway? But
look, let me just support him. Like, sometimes people send you stuff, right? And you just want to see what it is.
All the
So it
time.
could be
Yeah,
like an
all the time
Instagram
you get
link
sent
or
stuff and you
something,
reply to
or
the person,
someone
you're like, bro,
twerking
I'm on
and
the
just
train,
like,
and you just
yeah.
sent me that.
Cool.
Obviously, my man was watching hardcore.
Sorry, and the question I want to throw to the lady: why are you watching man's
That's
phone?
what I'm saying. And that's what I was like, that's when I was like, I want to talk about train etiquette. The whole priority seat,
Please.
the way people act, people eating food, people that smell, people that like, bro.
They say people that smell if they know they smell.
All right, that's another thing. People always smell. But I'm just saying, like, people's behavior on trains, like, and why are people always up in, like, I love, why have they made the best seat on the train?
Yeah.
Like, everyone loves to be able to sit by the window. Do you know what I mean? And I get on the train at the start.
Yeah.
So I sit in that. The only people I'm getting up for is if you're wearing a pregnancy badge, or I see you looking hard up pregnant, or if you got.
Oh, you're old. You gotta be old as well. Nah, come on.
Nah, do we not all pay the same money?
Nah, I thought about that. Yeah,
bro,
no, but
we all pay
think of it this way. You know when you got a football injury, innit? Like, and you're
that's
wounded,
it.
innit?
So I always flex
but
my
when
knee.
you're like 60,
I always flex my knee
that's
to let
you all day, bro.
But for all you know, I could have had a operation.
Oh yeah, then
the
it's
day
calm. But
before.
then I look in your eye and like, bro, like I'm messed up.
Exactly. So you're one of them, man. Yeah. I've had people tap me like, you need to get up for that person, and I've looked at them.
Oh,
like,
you don't know me.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. I'm reading my news. I'm on my phone. Like, don't be that
But
person.
I
Like,
try
someone
to avoid
done
the
it,
awkwardness
and I'm
now.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Someone done it to me this week. Yeah, the woman was feeble. I should have got up. He tapped me. He tapped me and he went. But however, chick sitting opposite me look younger than me. She's just as she could have got up.
Boom. But she's
why are you coming?
She's a lady, innit? It's like you give the lady the seat first, or you let
It's
her walk
equal world we live in now. Equal world we live. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Train etiquette, bro. Don't equal world we live in. Don't like you could have. But she was just like I said. For all you know, I could have just had my knee operation the day, but I could have just come off crutches.
Cool.
And I flex I let people. I do that all the time so people know. You know what I mean? And it clicks because I'm old now. You know what I mean? And that's for that woman. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've called some people on the train. Like, I look on people's phones. You do, innit? I saw some chick.
All day.
I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at one chick's phone. Yeah. I can't remember. She put on a song. I can't remember. I was like, oh, good choice. Oh, that's it. She put on Rihanna, Pour It Up here. I was like, oh, go on. And then I saw where she went to next.
2019, but still.
She went to Pokemon. I was like, you're playing
The
Pokemon.
Pokemon, what?
you're playing Pokemon and
Hold
you're
on.
listening to Pour
But
It
was
Up.
it?
I was like, what?
Question: was it from the new movie? Was it the soundtrack from the new movie? Or was it just like Pokemon, the original theme
She
song?
went to Pokemon to play Pokemon.
Oh, she went to
So
play the
put
game
on-
Pokemon.
Yes. Exactly. And I know.
No,
you
but I
shouldn't-
can't knock that because you know I went to Central one time to play with some guys.
I was just like, whoa, what?
Yeah,
That
but at
was-
the train stations, let me just inform you. When
No,
you
we were
go
on
to
the train.
different
I
train
was
stations,
like
yeah,
standing over.
if you flick it, you get like Pokeballs and like health items and like extra
Oh, so
stuff.
you-
That's why
you
you might
play,
put, and it gives you like distance tracking.
Pokemon.
So yeah, I'm not knocking. I don't
we
play
still
Pokemon.
doing
I'm a
this?
grown man. I don't play Pokemon.
We-
Don't play Pokemon no, but I know things, innit? Yeah.
I
I'm
know,
just
but
saying.
my whole thing about I was just like, this is weird right now. She just put on Rihanna, Pour It Up, like she's twerking music, and then she went to play Pokemon. I was just like, what?
Bro, listen, I
Strip
can't
clubs
judge
and
what you
dollar
play.
bills
I play
and
some
Charizard,
ratchet
what?
stuff. What's the one I played? Cardi B. Is it Bickenhead? Oh, that's a stripper anthem, man.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
as I was saying, like, just even that woman, like, I know maybe my man picked the wrong place to watch his.
Yeah.
But don't look at people's phone and then go write an article
cool,
about
but-
it. You know?
Invasion of privacy. That's what it is.
Exactly. And like, just people like, so it's one woman that gets on my train. And it's, I'm
Alright,
just saying.
Clearly, you have a train enemy. That's what
Oh,
you
I
have, man.
do. And she's always, it's early morning, but she's always munching like some like food. And I'm just like, bro, like, I don't eat food on the train because I'm just paranoid about that. She just,
Listen, I love that, innit? She knows herself and she's happy, man. What are you gonna tell me, bro? If I want to eat a cheeseburger, I want to eat a cheeseburger, innit?
stinking out. It's early morning, bro. We're going to work.
Calm, bro. Calm.
And that's for those people that tap on people. Don't do it. If someone wants to get up, they'll get up. Have you ever tapped on someone?
I would never. Well, I've indicated to someone that
That's
there's an
the thing
older
as well.
person here,
And
or
everyone always
there's
does that
something
same
here.
movement.
No. No, but I try not to look aggressive when I do it. I just like, listen, can you get up here?
So you've told people to get up.
I've advised them
Why are you getting involved?
because it's rude. We not brought with manners.
But you don't know what reason why that person's sitting there.
Exactly, it goes back to my point. Now, if you tell me, okay, I'm injured, I have something wrong with me, fair play. But on face value, from what I see, well, you should get up.
So would you tell someone to get up, whether it was a boy or a girl or whatever, and you saw they were younger and you saw there was a feeble old man, and you just be like, if it was a woman, would you be like, oh, stay? If you saw it was a healthy looking woman just sitting there in the purry seat, would you tap on her and be like, come on? Exactly. Look at you. But yeah, that's my rant for this week. My topic of the week is just train etiquette. Just leave people
Nah,
be.
there's
Mind your own
a few things
business.
about the
When
train,
You get
but-
on the train. You get on the train. Just go like, don't get involved. Don't look at people's phones. Try not to anyway. Don't tap people.
Cool.
Tell them to get up. If someone gets up, they'll get up.
So just before we wrap up, we want to kind of push out our final thoughts. There's a lot of injustice and things that's been happening in Sudan. I know there's a lot of suffering going on out there, and I just want to encourage you to kind of look up on it, offer your prayers, or do anything you can that you feel would kind of help the situation. Read up on it. One page that I did see, which was kind of giving a rundown of what's happening, just trying to make people more aware of it, is a page on Twitter. It's Hussam, so HUSAM ELKHATIM. Check out that video. It'll give you a nice rundown of it, of what's happening. Shouldn't use the word nice there because it's not a nice situation, but please offer your prayers. And is there anything you want to say about it?
Yeah, same as you, bro. Just, thoughts and prayers to Sudan. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up now. So I'm Nana Ag, as you know.
I'm OsyO.
And as this is us now, A&E Podcast on the TenTen platform. Please follow us at TenTen, TENTEN platform on
Please
Instagram.
like and subscribe.
Yep.
Click on notifications.
And you'll be getting like culture from us next couple of weeks. All the time, actually.
Yeah, great content,
Great content.
great people,
On to the next one,
great
bro.
company.
Love.